Hi, I'm Shelley Levette with ChildCareLand.com, and today I want to share with you Apple Annie. Apple Annie is a friend that comes to visit our class during an apple unit or a fall unit, and she helps us pick apples, and we're looking for specific apples to put into her basket. These patterns can be found on my website at ChildCareLand.com underneath the video section, and Apple Annie is oversized, so you want to put her on a paint or a paint storing stick that you can find free at Lowe's, Walmart, Menards, anywhere they sell paint. You can just get some craft sticks, and these work well for the oversized stick puppets. On the front she has a paper basket, and this is just a white craft bag that I purchased at Menards. I purchased at Michael's craft store, and I just simply cut the top off to make it a shallow basket, and I attach it to the front of her and then put an apple on the front of that, and that's the apple basket that we're going to be putting the apples into. If you cannot find the small white craft bags, a paper lunch bag will work just fine. But you need to cut a large portion of the top off, so it is a shallow container, and the bag will probably reach arm to arm instead of just in the center, but that's fine. Just glue an apple on it and it works the same way. The tree is not included. It's a freehand pattern. Every tree is different, so I just thought everybody would like to make individual trees. So don't worry if your tree doesn't look like mine. Every tree is different. You would just simply cut the top out of green construction paper and laminate that, and the trunk out of brown construction paper and laminate that, and then you put them together in whatever you're going to use for this activity, whatever type of board or wall that you're going to use for this activity. The apples are blank apples, and I've done that because there's so many skills that you could be working on with this activity. You could do letters, numbers, sight words, first names. You could even do simple addition and subtraction equations. So there's so many things you can do with Apple Annie. And the way you would do this is you would first start out by introducing Apple Annie to your class and tell her that she has come to help us pick some apples today. And we're going to look for specific apples to put into her basket, her apple basket. And you could start out by saying, Joshua, could you come up and help find the apple A and put it into Apple Annie's basket? And so Joshua would come up and pick out the letter A and stick it into her basket. Another way to do this that may make some children more comfortable and not worried that you're just going to call them out of the blue is to say, who can help me find the apple letter A? And so they would raise their hands or shout out, me, 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 and you choose from that group of children. Sometimes you're going to find that children don't want to participate. They're shy. They don't want to get up in front of the class. They don't want to pick the apple, and they don't want to stick it in the basket in front of everybody, and that's fine. When children are ready to participate, they will. So you never force a child to participate, especially in a group activity. But the children, even if they do not come up, those ones who did not want to participate, they're still learning. They're still watching other children come up. They're still watching on the board, like if you call out for the letter A, they're still looking on the board trying to find the letter A. And when somebody chooses that, they're still observing if they were right in their head. Oh yeah, that's the one that that's the one I thought was it. So there's still learning taking place, even though if they're not physically coming up and choosing the apples. But this is really just a wonderful activity. And again, you can do it with letters, sight words, numbers, names, math equations, a lot of stuff Apple Annie can do. For Apple Annie, I'm Shelley Levette with ChildCareLand.com, and thanks for watching.